Hi, I'm Bob, and you're back in the United States of Analog. I'm glad you're here today because we're going to dive into something new, something refined. The Audio-Technica by Apos, or Audio-Technica X Apos, ATH-R70x REFINE headphones. In any case, the model I have is a special audiophile collab between my friends at Apos and Audio-Technica. I say they're my friends because, well, they've both supported my channel, and Apos is an online retailer. You might have heard about these already, or maybe you haven't. They're kind of like that mysterious dude at work that doesn't talk much, but everyone's talking about him at happy hour. So let's see if they're worth the hype and can stand the test of time, or if they're just here to make a quiet exit into the dark audiophile night. Now, as I wear cans somewhere between 4 and 6 hours a day, 5 days a week in my duties as a morning radio host. In this review, I'm going to look at design and build, sound quality, value, possible uses, including studio work, and hopefully offer you some comparisons. But first, design and build. These things are lightweight, and I mean lightweight. Maybe the lightest full-size, over-the-ear headphones I've ever worn. They weigh in at just 210 grams, and that's less than half a pound. And to put it in real-world terms, I think you can understand the R70X with cable weigh just the same as a small jar of Nutella and 2 fun-size bags of M&Ms. Peanut M&Ms, that is. That's not only very light, but also a lot of chocolatey goodness depending on how you look at it. Now, these feel very good on the noggin. They feel like they're barely there. You're going to forget they're on. They're perfect for those of us who value comfort in an over-the-ear, open-back headphone. The headband features these spring-loaded, hinged, articulating, padded paddles. AT calls them 3D wing support. And who am I to argue? If I'm not mistaken, as I usually am, this is the first time I've seen paddles or wings. Look, they're not even connected. And if I'm wrong, make me look more like an idiot in the comments below. And the ear cups?
Big and plushy, just like I like my ear cups.
The Refine don't feel like sweaty head saunas on your ears. The cups are about 1 inch thick. They provide pretty good clearance off my big ears while providing full coverage. The cups have a small amount of swivel here on each side, and they should accommodate most human heads. Both sides are connected by a modern-looking, lightweight metal frame. The 45-millimeter driver is housed in a carbon composite frame and protected by a circular, semi-transparent, perforated grille. The by Apos version, which I have here, gives you this kind of golden finish, this golden upgrade on the grills, while the standard Audio-Technica version, R70X, has a black grille. The revealing, transparent nature of these reminds me a little bit of the Sennheiser 600 series, but kind of a different form factor. These are circular. I think the 600s have a more oval shape. But the sides are stealthily labeled left and right, but you may need a magnifying glass to find that. The basic straight rubberized cable measures just over 6 feet or 2 meters and features a gold-plated 3.5 millimeter connector and an included screw-on 1/4 inch gold-plated adapter. The golden headphone ends connect with a 1/4 twist, but neither side has any left or right designation, and they appear to be identical. So, sorry, I'm not really sure how all that works, and I would imagine, especially for professional work like recording or mixing, the left and right signals would need to be in the right place. That'd be very important. So if you know how this is done, how this headphone intelligence might work, put it in the comments below.
But only after you subscribe.
These also come with a soft carrying pouch as well. Now the specifications. These headphones are described as open back, reference, professional studio headphones. Well, we'll see about the studio part in a minute or two. The frequency response is listed at 5 to 40,000 hertz. All right, that's a flex. It's cool. It's cool. They have a sensitivity of 98 dB, max power input, 1000 milliwatts at 1 hertz. For listening to music and mixing sound, this should do the trick. Now let's get to the part you're here for, the sound. The R70X Refine, or the regular versions, the unrefined versions, I guess, is all about balance and accuracy. It's got this open back design that lets the sound breathe, which makes the soundstage feel expansive. Imagine you're sitting in a smoky jazz club, a lot like my bar here, with the musicians on stage and the sound just spreading all around you. The bass isn't overpowering like those teen-friendly, those teeny bopper beats, but it's there, more accurate, more tolerable over long listening sessions. Mids and highs, crystal clear. They give you that lovely detail without your ears feeling like they're under attack. Overall, a very pleasing wear and a very, very satisfying listening experience. And I like the sound very much. You can listen for hours on end, no problemo. Let's talk about the R70X usage. Again, AT is marketing them as a studio solution, and they may be for some. But as someone who wears headphones on the daily in the studio, maybe more than Benny Blanco himself, I want to challenge that just a little bit today, because for daily wear, I rotate 2 pairs of Audio-Technica ATH-50X cans. They have served me well for many years, and they've held up under all the abuse in the studio, and they have a lot of attributes that are good for studio applications. First, they're closed back. Now, I would think in broadcast situations like recording/mixing, eliminating external noise in this natural way would be preferable to open back headphones. Second, the 50s come with both a straight cable and a coiled cable. Now, for studio use, I prefer a coiled cable, at least in my radio application, because I can't step on a coiled cable. I can't roll my chair over it. Straight cables tangle easily around my chair, around the armrest. Mishaps can happen, and headphone damage can result. So I'm always coiled cable in the studio. Third, the sturdy 50s have a proven studio track record, while the R70X has a lightweight construction that may not tolerate studio abuses over the long haul. But that's yet to be proven. So we're going to give them a break today. Not literally, but for now. The ATH-50s are around $149, a real value, while the price of R70s, their comfort and extended range is going to command $349. It's for these reasons I'm going to endorse the R70X in any of its forms for home use, audiophile use primarily, and studio use, with a caveat. Make sure that this will work for your specific studio application. Look at me, I'm making recommendations like a pro YouTuber. Compared to other headphones in its class, like the Sennheiser HD600, 650, 6XX, etc., the R70X Refine leans a bit more on precision with that extended frequency range. The sends are good, don't get me wrong, but in the case of my 650s, I feel the warmth has been, dialed up, while the detail has been dialed down. But these Audio-Technicas are tuned to give you that extra layer of clarity for that analytical listening that you love. If you love to pick apart every single detail in your tracks, these might become your new best friend. They play closer to my Verum 1 planers than anything else I own. My son has some mid-level Bayer Dynamics, the 900 Pro X, I think, and they've kind of irritated me with their crunchiness at times, and I've never really considered them for extended wear, but many audiophiles love them, and I wish I could offer you more comparisons, but I don't have enough headphones to do that. So
Come on, headphone companies. You know my name. Look up the number.
So are these bad boys for you? If you're a casual listener who just wants to be drowned in bass, maybe not. But if you're a detail hog, a detail lover, someone who wants to hear every strum, every breath, every bit of space between the notes, all of the air in the studio space, these are for you. If you listen to music into the wee hours of the morning, you're going to enjoy their comfort immensely. Plus, they're coming in at a reasonable price for what you're... Okay, all right, maybe on the higher side of reasonable, but they are pretty tempting. A pretty tempting addition to your headphone collection, and perhaps with careful consideration, even your studio, if you're lucky enough to have one. This spec your choice. I like the golden color. It makes them kind of special. I'll put all the links below because you and I are friends. I hope we're friends. Anyway, that wraps up today's review of Audio-Technica's newest cans. Let me know in the comments below if you're tempted or if you're sticking with your current rig, or maybe headphones aren't your jam at all. And as always, if you've enjoyed watching the review as much as I've enjoyed doing it, hit that like button. Subscribe for more audiophile goodness, and I'll catch you in the next video. Keep your analog dreams alive and keep my YouTube dreams alive by watching one more of my videos. You know, the geniuses at YouTube, they're pretty smart people. They went to college and everything, and they've already selected a video that they know. Research has shown, focus groups have shown that you're gonna like. But to get it to play, you have to click on it. That's the deal. So click on it right now. There you go. Yeah, you did it. All right, I'll see you next time in the United States of Analog. Am I talking too loud?